Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kwakadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and the elders of GMS. Peace, salutations, blessings to the brothers laboring this truth. Alright, the like-minded brothers, the listeners and believers. To you I say Shalom. Alright, this is a RT article. It said America, which we know it to be Babylon the Great, is in danger of having more rivals than it can handle. Alright, so we understand that, these devils, alright, Esau, Edom, America is basically the, the one that goes around to all these other countries and, basically dictates, its philosophies, its democracy, upon these other countries. Just like Ukraine, they're trying to say Russia this, protesters, da-da-da-da, but at the end of the day, it's the U.S. and, it's NATO buddies and EU buddies, that are, trying to cause, trying to set up, military within Ukraine to be able to, farther surround Russia. Russia's a big threat to these other nations, because Russia's in control of, a lot of that natural gas, and basically, Russia has a stronghold on the gas over there. And America, NATO, these EU countries, they trying to take that away from Russia. They don't want Russia having as much control and power as it does. And Russia knows what knows what America is doing. And they ain't playing. They ain't playing with America, because America don't get down very fair. These devils are known to cause attacks and say it's terrorists, and at the end of the day, they the ones that coordinate it, just so they can move in somewhere and take over their resources. And that's exactly how these devils have done. This is the land of America, how it was established. These devils come in and sign peace treaties, and then they slaughter, the so-called natives, the Northern Kingdom, and then they bring it over the Southern Kingdom in slavery, free labor. These devils, you go to these other countries and set up, send in some mercenaries, and then they come and say, oh, we're going to send some troops to go and help, and then they end up setting up puppet democracy, puppet leaders, and basically they exploit these, other, smaller countries of their resources. And these devils completely and utterly destroyed those countries whom don't want to, play ball with them. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresses by wine. Not wine being the philosophies, Esau, Edom. Said he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desires hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, so the key word in this is neither keepeth at home. America, these devils is in everybody's business all throughout the earth. They had the U.S. Military bases all over the earth. All right, you know, that's just how they get down. But in the times we're gonna come into, you know, World War III about to pop, you know, gonna pop off. All right, there's gonna be conflict, you know, in the Middle East. All right, all the way up until the point where these other countries that are allied with U.S., allied with America, Babylon the Great, they gonna the Lord gonna put it in their heart, you know, the king's heart. Proverbs 21 verse 1. You know, he gonna put it in their heart to you know, turn against that whore, turn against America, Babylon. All right, this is verse 6. It should not all these take up a parable against him, and all these is going into, you know, these EU and NATO countries, the so-called allies of America at this present time, take up a parable against him. All right, going into, you know, against America, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, destruction to him that increaseth that which is not his. And again, these devils, everything they got, riches by deceit. Alright, you know, everything that they have is ill-gotten gains by thievery, robbery, you know, killing and stealing. Alright, said, how long? And to him that laded himself with thick clay, and that word clay going into debt. Alright, America is indebted to these elite bankers very heavily. Alright, indebted, you know. It says, should they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and await that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them. Alright, booties going into spoil. You know, after you know, a kingdom is taken down, or rulership, the rulership is you know, taken down, then, you know, all the goods would transfer from one, you know, ruler to another. But we understand, you know, World War III gonna pop off. Alright, they're gonna be the war, the war of wars. There ain't gonna be no more after that. Then destruction gonna take place upon the earth with the ICBMs, you know, being shot at America and other places throughout the earth. But, you know, mainly destruction of America, Babylon the Great. You know, the return of Yahushua and the holy angels and the chariots. Alright, the gathering, the redeeming of the elect throughout the earth. And then that destruction gonna pour forth. Alright. And then the kingdom gonna be established. You know, starting with Yahushua on down. Alright, and then these other heathen nations, the wicked, you know, they're gonna be going into slavery. Alright. Let's see, and everybody who's on the soil of America, who, if you ain't of the elect and you're on the soil of America, you know, there's a very, very high chance, very high possibility you will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Alright? You know, wherever the fire don't, you know, completely and utterly, you know, devour, you know. But for the most part, alright, you know, the only hope is to be a part of the elect and gain that salvation, because, you know, it's not looking good. Salakia. It's Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Alright, so that's the way Yahweh try to set it up. Alright, and in this current time, Esau Edom is that current rulership. Alright, the earth's given to the hand of the wicked. Alright. Try to find something here. There's Jeremiah Daniel. Daniel chapter 4 verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Alright, so right now, Esau Edom, this is Esau's heaven. Alright. But it's for a set time. Alright, it's not eternal, like the kingdom to come. Alright, which will be eternal, for the Israelites. So where was I? Back in this. I'll get back into this real quick. I don't think that's the right one. Slovakia. Yeah, so again, America, it said America's in danger of having more rivals than it can handle. Alright, and that's the pride of these devils. Alright, so it said the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. They in everybody else's business. Poking the bear, messing with Russia, messing with China. Alright. But it's gonna be to no prevail. It's gonna lead into the complete destruction of America. Alright, which is biblical prophecy. America is Babylon the Great, which will be completely and utterly destroyed off the face of the earth, never to be inhabited again. Alright, this is Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 16. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Alright, which is going to Esau. That's where they get that, Caucasian name from the Caucasus Mountains. Alright. Said, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldst make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Asai. Verse 17, also Edom shall be a desolation, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Alright, if you go to Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. Slovakia chapter 1 verse 4. Alright, so again, going into Esau Edom, it said, Malachi chapter 1 verse 4 says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, going into, the first time when, Esau was removed from power, alright, headed into the so-called Dark Ages, all the way up into, where he regained that power at the time of the start of the Renaissance, alright. That's what going into that, 1,000 years in Revelation. When we talk about, he let me see, I'll get it. I think it's probably on here. I'll get that after this. Let me get this real quick. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. All right, so these devils got back in power and they built up. Built their, it's a Roman Empire 2.0. All right, ancient Roman Empire resurrected. All right, said they shall build, but I will throw down. All right, and these devils are built, and hey, the Lord going to throw it down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh had indignation forever. Alright. Alright, Revelation chapter 20, verse 3, saying, cast him into the bottomless pit, going to Europe, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years shall be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. So we are in that little season. All right, 1,000 years is fulfilled at the start of the Renaissance. All right, that's when Esau, come back into power. All right. And these devils have been, deceiving the nations, deceiving the earth, kill, steal, destroy, all right, take peace from the earth, ever since then. All right, what's saying in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2? 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And some of the elder apostles on down, like my brothers, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai, the wicked being revealed. Alright, the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai is consuming these devils. All right, and we seeing prophecy, take effect with the ongoing, downfall of these wicked kingdoms. All right, and should destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right, so we know, hey, the Lord gonna put it in the heart of these in the hearts of these kings of the earth. To go to war, and, it's going to cause World War III, and then destruction going to take place, all right? And Yahushua going to make that magnificent return, where it say, well, he will not meet thee as a man, coming in all his glory and power, all right? Yahushua and the holy angels, man. I'm gonna get a few of these. I'll probably close out. This Joel chapter 2 verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. That's going to the ICBM missiles. Alright? When these missiles are shot off, they're going to hit their target. So neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Alright, these other missile these other things that these other countries have, the missile defenses, will not be able to stop the ICBMs that are shot from abroad. Alright. So they shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. Again, the missiles hit, the earth gonna quake. Well, so the earth gonna shake, rock to and fro like a drunkard. So the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Alright. That's pretty much just a little quick lesson, you know. It's a little edifying. You know, Kwame Yashala Ball. GTA soon, Shalom.